Hola, muy buena gente, aquí José, en el juego de The Other Wars, el capítulo 4. A ver, me parece que tenemos que ir a un planeta, a ver, diario, a la bahía estelar. Tenemos que buscar una clave de navegación. Habíamos salido al espacio y tenemos que buscar la clave. Vamos a ver, arriba. Vamos a ir. ¿Qué es esto? Muy bien. ¿Y esto? Uf. A ver, mensajes. Vale. Puntos y talento. 10 puntitos disponible. A ver qué subimos. El bloqueo. El sigilo y tecnología. Liderazgo. Ya está repartido. Sí. Ventajas. Este. Aplicar. A ver. Pues este. Vamos a ver. Y aplicar cambios. Vale, el diario. Una misión secundaria. Vamos a hacer la misión secundaria. A ver. Terminal de navegación. Tenemos que ir aquí. Anda. Bueno, vamos aquí.
Arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
No sé dónde hemos...
Hello?
Ah.
Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.
El buen doctor. Vamos a verle. Pedazo de nave tiene aquí. Mira. Esa debe ser la nave en la que nos sacó. Está dañada. Todas las naves están hechas polvo.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
¿Y esto qué es? Un cerdito. Bueno. Esto, rayo. Guay. Otra cosita.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point. Shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Vamos a guardar. No sé lo que hace. Cualquier ser vivo. Ajá. Uy. Bueno. Vamos de vuelta a la nave. Bueno. Aquí parece que tenemos otra misión. Vamos allá.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Can we talk?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Gamelay Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Claro, a ver.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else? What? You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it.
No, no, no.
Oh,
Vale.
that's a relief. Thanks, Captain, for letting me stick around. I mean... Something busted, Captain?
Vale. Pues está muy bien este juego. Me está gustando mucho. Puedes viajar con las naves ahí a cualquier lugar. Hola.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to ground.
Claro, claro.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Vamos.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Soldado corporativo.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get chilled with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the groundbreaker, not Byzantium.
Bueno,
You move
nosotros
along.
a lo nuestro.
I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a trick.
Joder, qué pasada. A ver.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Vender. Mejora el talento pirateo. Para poder acceder. Vale. Bueno, para las próximas. ¿Y esto qué es? Balas. Balas. A ver.
Identification, please. Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot. You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space!
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either. All right. The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Bueno,
Be seeing you.
luego hablamos otro rato. Vamos a ver. A ver, personaje diario.
I picked up this weird... signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
Hola, gente.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and
Parece un dormitorio.
passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
A ver. ¿Por dónde? ¿Cómo podemos llegar allí? A ver. Vamos. Nada, por aquí no se puede. Acceso restringido. Vaya. Anda. A ver.
Sure.
sights out, friend.
Nicely done.
Vaya.
On my way.
Anda, mira, qué fácil.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nugget. Now with 12% more crunch.
What the hell's going on? We're in a
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have...
Tienda.
What it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed. Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful planet. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits.
I don't have. Got my sights on you. Huh?
Una especie de rata. Oh. ¿Y esto? Aquí. Munición ligera. Adrenalina. A ver. Por aquí.
Got it. Heads down. Wish I could do that.
Bueno, creo que mejor será mejor que volvamos.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Madre mía. 10.000 bits.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Vender. Yo lo que quiero es vender. A ver. Tengo muchas cosas. Daño 37. 20. Daño... A ver. Este fuera... Este fuera... Vale. Basura. Vale. 4.000, madre mía, lo que vale. Vale, pues ya está.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think.
Vale.
Anytime,
Bueno.
sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
A ver. $24 de armadura. Y la nuestra... 1 de armadura. Vamos a coger una armadura mejor. Seis. Nivel 10. Nivel 6. Inventario. Guay. Ah, o sea que la armadura sea de nivel 7 no influye para ponérsela. Bueno, pues está bien saberlo. Diario.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. She's neck-deep in the ship guts by day, slap-fighting with the board by night. Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter. And between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear on her. This heat problem we've got's gone unfixed for weeks. Can't say I know what the holdup is, but I'm sure she's trying her best. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
A ver. Consigue el arma tecnológica de la pionera. ¿Esto dónde es? A ver.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again?
Que me...
Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
A ver.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Que todas las misiones señalan a la mujer esta. A ver. No, ya, vale. Mapa. Vamos aquí. A ver.
I'm not going anywhere. You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenrir.
I am not making a scene.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Pues... otra misión. Venga. A ver. No, pero no podemos salir de aquí, me parece.
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
Vaya por Dios.
I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. Have yourself a pleasant day.
Bueno, pues mientras tanto a ver si podemos hacer otra misión. Diario. También. Por ahí.
Rizzo Special Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
A ver.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Lanzagranadas. Bueno. Más adelante.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go. What? I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells. Huh. How charming you are. Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! Oh, and there we are. I've removed the lock on your ship in a show of my gratitude. An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, la. Oh, no. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. That's really neither here nor there, don't you think? I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fancier on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. That's the long and short of it, yes. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you?
Bueno, ala.
Is it
Al
Mr.
otro
Wells,
lado.
the fellow who woke you? How bad could he be?
Oh, salí. A ver.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again? Depends. What are you planning to do with it? Something as hard to come by as an official board seal doesn't fall into a girl's lap every day, my dear. I'm keen to see it put to interesting ends. You got a good heart, wanting to do this for him. Frankly, I'm tired of Udom's whining. Don't kill me, please. And I'll pay, I swear. The man's been messaging me 4 or 5 times a day. How's a woman supposed to read her new missives when her incoming folder's all cluttered? Suit yourself. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Ah, nos falta el dinero para comprarle el sello.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Sobre la oferta
Yes,
de
dear.
antes.
Which offer were you interested in?
El sello.
You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia if you're interested in dying horribly. Landing pad on Monarch. You don't need a nav key to access it, so it's got that going for it. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay, and the Monarch wilds ain't exactly safe.
A ver.
Might be best to, yes. Suit yourself. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Pues nos hace falta una pasta para comprar el sello. A ver, misiones. Sí, pero a ver, ¿de dónde sacamos el dinero?
What about the rail gliding championships?
I didn't think anyone but natives followed that. Hell, I know space hands who don't even think it a sport.
So, got to know?
More like don't know.
Sería más fácil robarle el sello. Y ya está. ¿No te podemos robar el sello?
Carry on.
Gladys can get you a snack if you're hungry.
Vamos a explorar un poquito esta parte de la nave. A ver si...
CNP pancake mix.
si encontramos algo interesante.
CNP Borston baked beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston baked beans is the only one.
Still betting on the tossball series? I know you were trying to stop.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen? Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
Aquí.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
A ver... ¿De arriba? Parecía que hay aquí un ascensor.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Hey, I saw that!
Vaya.
What do you think you're doing? Alright, fine. Get out of here.
Que me ha visto robando.
Not another step in that direction, friend.
Incoming!
Clearing queued security actions.
Continuar. Bueno.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business, then it's time to light up the grill. No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get 'em, boys!
Incoming!
Que me matan. Otra vez. Ah. Continuar. A ver.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor? Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business, then it's time to light up the grill.
Captain? Can't get past that armor!
hay manera, ¿eh?
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any? Company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Here they come!
¡Hala! Compi.
Gotta reload.
Compi. Onda, mira, una salva armadura o algo así. Como el Fallout 4. Parece un robot. A ver.
Let's go! Look at us!
A ver. Eso parece importante. ¿Cómo se activará? Bueno. Robofobia. Venga. Personaje. Esta. Vale. Vamos a seguir.
It's so cozy.
Rifle de plasma. Rifle de plasma. A ver. Guay. Venga.
Smells kind of like old busted outflow pipes.
This is
XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? All the news that's fit to broadcast.
C&P Borsted Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borsted Baked Beans is the only one.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
A ver.
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how...
A ver si podemos completar aunque sea una misión.
This is
Aquí.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following...
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Those are... Wow. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Remarkable. How did you... I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight man-to-pillar infestation. If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Esta.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
No, aquí no es. Reparar radiadores.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
¿Y cómo se llega hasta ahí? Ah.
The controls are in the bathroom.
Incoming!
¿Y eso? Wow.
Nice one!
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit
Vale.
boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill. Sneak fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Vaya.
Process.
Here we go!
Vale.
Unexpected.
Look out! Right hit!
Compi. A ver.
Ready.
Incoming!
Initiated.
Good job, Cap!
Uy.
That's the last of them!
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says... Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Hey, you the one who fixed the halcyon?
Didn't the board rep's office used to be in the docking bays?
Yeah, about
A hard cider for a hard life.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you...
Mira, nos levantaron la sanción. Me parece que ya podemos usar la...
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Bueno. Pues tenemos otro compañero. A ver. Ya podemos ir a Monarca. Para conseguir el dinero para poder pagar y conseguir el sello. Peligro. Bueno, vamos para allá.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for naught but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd. Analyzing the subtextual ordering. I believe it was a type of sermon, Captain. Very zealous in origin.
Bueno, tenemos los puntos disponibles. Voy a subir pirateo para poder comprar en las máquinas, vender en las máquinas. A ver. Distancia así. Vamos a probar a este compañero. A ver. A ver qué tal. A ver qué habilidades tiene. A ver cómo se comporta. Bueno. Bueno, gente, lo vamos a dejar por aquí hoy. Hemos conseguido llegar hasta aquí. Y el próximo día seguimos. Venga, hasta luego, gente.